glare on my glasses.
And we're going swimming.
We are going swimming. Who you just waved to?
The girl that was waving at us.
There's a girl waving at us. That's awkward. I don't know who it was. Or at least didn't look. So, we're actually going swimming right now. I just got off work. Well, actually, I got off work a while ago, but I had an IEP meeting today. I've had 3 IEP meetings within 3 days. It's Monday, so I had one, I guess not really 3 days. So I didn't have one Friday. But I had one Wednesday and Thursday, and then I had one today, and I'm still trying to get a hold of a parent to schedule another one. So, and then I'm almost done with all of my IEP meetings for the year. I need to kind of go through and figure all of that out and just get them done, because I'm in the mood to just get them all done. Today I did a review though for chapter 4 quiz, and that was interesting. I feel like I didn't teach them anything because they just didn't know anything, and I'm like, we've spent 3 weeks on this stuff, and they act like I haven't taught them a thing. And so I'm like, well, you guys are taking a quiz tomorrow. It's your grade, not mine, so whatever. Which is probably a really bad attitude to have, but like, I leave all of the formulas on the board for them, and we go through it, and according to worksheets that they've done, they get it. According to their comprehension checks, not so much, but it's like silly mistakes. But like, I'm getting frustrated. And I really want to get through chapter 5 by the end of the year. If I can get through these 5 chapters, which it sounds really sad that it'll take all school year to get through 5 chapters, I will be happy if I get through the next one. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully not in the car. My son's back there blowing you kisses because he's cute. You're looking at Ira like it's him. It was you, Shane. You were blowing kisses. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey. Who's it? Look, you gotta look here, not there. You gotta look here. So, I woke up this morning at like 1 o'clock in the morning with one of the worst migraines of my entire life. And so I ended up not going to work today because I just felt like crap.
Yep.
But in good news, Shane, what are we going to do today?
Car!
We're going to get a new car. For me, my car. I'm excited. I'm going to get a Honda CR-V.
Yep.
And we're going to go as soon as we get his brothers from school, which is in
And I
another
eating my Lunchable.
2 hours. And we're going to head off and buy a car. And so I'm really excited because then I don't have to get a ride to work every day like I've been getting. Chris doesn't have to pick me up from work every day. I can get myself to and from work. And then Chris will have the van to bring the kids to and from school and to get himself to and from work. And so it was just time for us to become a 2-car family. So, and this car's all, ow, 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 ow. This car is going to be really good in the snow and to go up to Montana this summer with the boys. And so Chris can still have a car and work because he can't come with us since he's just starting a new job. So it's a bummer, but that's okay. So we're going to have fun today, and I'll show you guys the car when we get it. Good morning. Today is the 30th of January. We're almost through the end of the first month of the year, you guys, which is like really crazy to me. So yesterday I vlogged for like a second at home because I wasn't at school. I woke up with, we're going to recap because I don't know exactly what I said yesterday. At like 1 in the morning, I woke up with the worst migraine ever. I felt nauseous. I felt so sick from it. And like, it was so bad it woke me up. Like, usually I can kind of sleep through them and get through them that way. But this one woke me up, which meant it was bad. It was real bad. So I ended up at 2 in the morning because I was up for an hour, well, more than an hour, deciding that there was no way I was going to be working yesterday because of how bad the migraine was. So I ended up putting in for a sub and writing emergency sub plans at 2 in the morning with a migraine. And that, my friends, is why sometimes it's easier to just come to work. Only I wouldn't have been able to work because of how bad it was. sometimes it's just easier as a teacher to come to work because you don't want to be up sick at 2 in the morning writing sub plans. You don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. But I did that because there was no way. And then I was finally able to fall back to sleep around like 2:33 in the morning. And I slept until like, I think almost 8 o'clock in the morning. And by the time I woke up, it was a dull pain. It wasn't totally gone, but it was more of a dull pain, which was nice. And so then I just kind of relaxed for most of the day. Only yesterday we also decided that, hey, it was a perfect day to apply for a car loan and to run a couple errands. My husband had to go to the temp agency that he's working with because I'm pretty sure I told you guys that he has a job lined up. It starts next Monday. And so that's exciting. He was really only out of like not working for about 2 weeks, and he's had a job for most of that time. Like he just hasn't started yet. So that's good. But he had to go fill out some paperwork with them, get some things photocopied, and so we did that. And then we found out that we were approved for a car loan. And so I went and I got myself a brand new car. Like brand new. There's less than 100 miles on it. Like, and I'm the one that put all those miles on it. Getting from the dealership to our house. And I went to Walmart last night and then driving to work by myself again today. And so I was here early because I was able to drive by myself. Well, let me tell you, this car is so nice. It's a Honda CR-V. It's blue. I'll have to show you guys some footage of it when I get home. Like, I'll record some footage of it to show it to you guys. It's really good in the snow, and I know that because it started snowing today. And, like, it wasn't as bad as most days, but I think that's because I left earlier. If I would have waited to come in, the roads probably would have gotten pretty bad because it was already starting to, like, collect snow on the roads, and there were no plows out. And I'm like, people are going to be dying today. But then I got to work, and I was left a note from the sub saying that it went great. You guys, it is a good feeling coming back and not having, like, a nasty note from a sub saying that your students are, like, horrible and that, like, everything went the way that it was supposed to. And, like, that makes me know that if anything that I did right this year, like, I really tried to instill in the students to respect staff, and that includes subs, and to not be awful to substitute teachers and stuff. And so it was really nice coming back and hearing that they're so good, especially since usually I prep them saying, I'm not going to be here, but I didn't prep them for that because I didn't even know until 2 in the morning that I wasn't going to be here. So that was really good. And then I just started working on IEP stuff, like finishing up a few things of paperwork, getting things ready to get signed by other people today. I need to call a few parents today to schedule IEP meetings. I have Chromebooks that I need to put away because they weren't put away yesterday, which is fine. And then today, I just want to show you, I got this off of TPT. So, I can't remember the seller, maybe it's on here, Marie Delos Reyes Algebra Accents. So my students took a quiz that was back on Tuesday, and it was a huge flop. And I realized that most of their issues was with the slope. If they got the slope wrong, everything else was wrong. So we're going to backtrack a little instead of moving on and finishing the chapters so that we can be testing by mid-February. We'll probably do testing again at the end of February, beginning of March, because we're going to take some more time on this. Because if they get this, everything else should be relatively simple for them. Maybe. And so there's these like little flip books that I found. And so we're going to go through today and we're going to fill these out together. And so it goes over how to find slope given an equation, given a table, and given 2 points. The only thing that's not in these flip books is finding the slope given a graph. And that's okay. Whatever. We'll kind of re-go over that. So we're going to start with these little flip books, and we're just going to go through. So it's like it gives an example, a full-blown example, and then you try it kind of a thing. So we walk through. You try it. We walk through. You try it. So those are the flip books. Those are pre-made, so they don't have to even make them, which is nice. This will be mine because I stapled this one wrong first. So then there's those. Then what we're going to do is I have these so that they can make them. There's 4 of them. This one's like finding the slope given a graph. And then there's also finding the slope given an equation, given a table, and given 2 points. But they have to make these little booklets. So first we're going to fill them out, and then I'm going to have them cut them out and make these little booklets that they can glue into their notebooks. And so it's just practicing finding a slope. Practicing finding a slope. That's all we're doing today. That's all we're doing tomorrow. That's all they're doing on Monday. Like, for the next few days, we are just working with slope and finding the slope of a line given different situations. So if you're given a graph, if you're given a point, if you're given an equation, just finding the slope, knowing where the slope is. So that's what we're doing today. I'm actually kind of excited about it, like back to tracking a little bit, coming up with doing this activity with them so that they really understand it. But I also found that these are really cute, and these are also from Algebra Accents. And if you guys are interested, like she tells you how to do it, like a printout sheet, but it was really confusing. So if anyone out there teaches math and they are planning on using these, let me know, and I can create like a little video to show you how to make these, because it was a lot more complicated than it should have been. But they're cute, and I think they're really going to work because, like I said, they can glue them into their notebooks, and then they have 12 examples of every single thing right there. So I'm excited about that. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go plug in some Chromebooks because, like I said, they weren't plugged in last night, and that's okay. And then I am pretty much ready for the day, which is nice because it's 7:06 and I can kind of sit here and relax. I need to buy new flowers for my classroom though this weekend because the ones I have are turning brown and dying. But I don't want to get them today because tomorrow's Friday, so I'll get them over the weekend. So, I will talk to you guys later. Hello everyone. So it is Friday. I'm actually getting ready to go. I've been like switching back and forth between my cameras. I'm just gathering up a few things to take home this weekend, and then I actually am not coming to work on Monday, so I had to prep for a sub. So it doesn't take, when I know what I'm doing and stuff like that, it doesn't take too long to prep for the sub. It's not like elementary school, you have to like write out sub plans for like every single topic area, so that's nice. So yeah, I pretty much have my students doing either a worksheet or they are finishing taking a test on Monday. So that's what's going on. I need to get home because I actually have to stop at Walmart to get, oh, I forgot to get the papers. I gotta get 2 new booster seats for my car because I don't want my kiddos to, I don't want to have to keep switching booster seats back and forth from the van to my car. So, need to get that. And then we're gonna get some pizza tonight, and then we're gonna go to a family bingo night at their school. And then tomorrow, I'm getting my lashes done. So I might film like a before and after on my lashes because I love getting my lashes done. It's been a long time since I've gotten my lashes done, so I'm excited for that. So I'm just putting everything in my bin here, papers to grade, which I have till Tuesday. This weekend is also gonna be crazy because I have to do an entire assignment for school, for my master's program, like start and finish it, kind of a thing. But yeah. And then my husband and my son came and joined me for lunch, and they brought all these flowers with them today. So that was really nice as well. So I'm just kind of taking care of everything and making sure everything's good. And then I'm gonna head out. So it's kind of been a crazy but good week. My husband starts his new job next Monday. So that's why I'm not coming in, because he has to go to orientation And so I'm gonna be the one to get my kids to and from school. And so it's next week starts the new job, and so it just kind of starts the whole craziness of the mornings, so we need to kind of gear up for that. I'm gonna let you guys go though, so I can get to the car and I can get to Walmart and I can get home to my family. So I'll probably do one more clip-ish or 2 clips of my lashes tomorrow, and then I will edit this and hopefully post it on Sunday. Hopefully. Crossing my fingers. I've been so bad at posting things. But things are turning around. Like, it was really bad for a minute there a few weeks ago, but things are turning around, and I'm like confident in our future and what's gonna happen. So that feels good. Also, today was payday, so that's always a good day. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning. So I told you guys that like I was gonna do a lash appointment today, and I'm actually here at the lash appointment. Only my appointment doesn't start for another like 12 minutes. So I'm like real early because that's who I am. So I don't know if it's weird for me to like stay out here in the car until my appointment, or if I should go in. I don't know, because it's at the person's house. Like if it was a salon or something, I would just go in and like sit there. But like this is somebody's actual house. Which, this is a cute house. They like moved since the last time I got lashes. This is a real cute house. Anyway, I wanted to show you my lashes so that you guys can see like the before and after of lash extensions. And I've said this before, like over a year ago when I got lashes, that if anyone wants me to do a video on lash extensions and stuff like that, like how I take care of them and why I get them and all that jazz, I am more than willing to do that. You just have to let me know, because I don't want to produce a video that nobody's interested in. So there's that. But I like doing this, and this is part of my life, but I really did like doing this, and I had to stop. Because for those of you who are new to my channel, I used to work for a company, a home security company, in their customer service department, and I was doing that while I was student teaching last year. And I got pregnant, and I got really sick while I was pregnant, so I couldn't keep up with work. Like, he was calling out all the time, and so eventually I just quit because I couldn't work. It just wasn't doing it. And I was planning on, after I was done student teaching, going into substitute teaching anyway, which is what I did. And I was able to do that better because I was able to do my student teaching fine all day. I was working a night shift, and so by the time it was night, I was just so worn out. I was feeling nauseous and sick and everything, and so I ended up doing student teaching in substitute teaching in the day, and then at night I still felt like crap all the time. But then I ended up losing the baby in January of last year, so that was a whole ordeal as well. Anyway, so I had to quit my job at Vivint, and so I stopped getting lash extensions because there was like a 3-month period that I wasn't working, and I just haven't had the time, and I didn't have, I guess you could say, the job security to want to do this again. Because as a substitute teacher, 1, you don't work in the summertime. 2, you're not guaranteed a job every single day. And so you really don't have that job security. The same thing when I was doing VIP Kid. I was doing really well with VIP Kid, but again, you weren't guaranteed your hours every week. It was whether people would book you and stuff like that. So you weren't guaranteed those hours. So I never felt like I had job security until I got this job, and I wanted to do it for a while. And it's funny, like, you guys, I might be in the car for the next 9 minutes anyway. It's funny, my husband lost his job a few weeks ago, and we just bought a brand new car, like brand new. I'm in my brand new car right now, and I'm getting lashes, and I'm doing things, and he hasn't even started his new job yet. He starts it on Monday. But I feel more secure in his job that he's getting right now than I ever did with him at his previous company. And then that doesn't make sense, but it's this weird thing. Like, it's opened up doors for us to get this car. Him losing his job and getting this new position. It's opened up because before I couldn't justify it. Like, I couldn't, because I we didn't need 2 cars. We were fine with just one. Now we need 2 cars, and so I was able to get my car. This whole lash extension thing, like, I was getting depressed and stuff, and I told my husband, like, I'm gonna schedule this appointment, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna start it up again. And he has a job, and it feels really good. He hasn't started it, but he does have a job. And I can support us in what I make. Even with this car payment and stuff, like, and me getting lashes, like, it would be tight, but I could do it. So, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I was gonna show you my lashes so you can see the before and after, so we can do a real close up. I'm probably gonna even zoom in more if I can figure it out. There we go. So these are my lashes right now. I don't know if you can see that because I'm not looking at the camera, but these are my lashes. I have my sisters and my brother got these beautiful long lashes. They've always had these beautiful long lashes, and I didn't get them. My kids have beautiful long lashes, and I didn't get them. Like, if I'm not wearing mascara, you can't tell I have lashes. Like, they're not short and stubby, like, they're there. But even my husband has, like, long lashes, but they, like, stick straight out, kind of a thing. Somebody's here. I think she just got her lashes done. But I was never blessed with the long curl lashes, and so I love getting lash extensions. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go in. Like I said, I think she had an appointment, and it's over now. So I'm gonna head in, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, I'm done. This is the last clip before I edit sometime possibly tonight and upload. But you can even see before I zoom in that I got lashes. I love them. So here we go. So they're right here. They are so pretty. I love them. So these are what's called the doll style. So they kind of almost widen your eye and make them look more open. And they're hybrid, so it's in between like full volume and classic, and I absolutely love them. I'm gonna let you guys go. I got a paper cut at some point. Let you guys go, and I will see you guys next week. I'm gonna go home, and we're gonna go out tonight to play games with some of my husband's friends, and possibly stop at my sister-in-law's house to drop off their Christmas present that we never sent to them because we're awful. But I'm gonna head off.
To 1694 South, 1220 West. Head west on East 1000 South.
So I'm gonna let you guys go.